So I'm going to be talking about why most service business owners are actually losing a lot of deals on leads and customers that have come into their business that they should be closing. And the philosophy behind this whole entire YouTube video here is the psychological experience that you're giving your ideal customer. And what I mean by that is when we're drawing our customer into our business, we need to convince them that we are the business that they want to partner with. We need to convince them to reach out to our business and not somebody else. And this exact strategy, this exact ad strategy, is going to allow you to do that. So one thing that I first thought when I was launching my ad is if I'm throwing money into these ad platforms, Google, Instagram, Facebook, specifically Facebook, that I should automatically get a customer, right? I'm paying Facebook, I should get a customer, but unfortunately that is not the way that it works. And actually in 2025, we are kind of getting to that day and age, not to where if we automatically throw in money to Facebook that it's just naturally going to work, but to the fact that if we throw up an ad, put money into the ad, naturally Facebook is going to place our ad in front of our ideal clients. It doesn't mean they're going to buy. The whole buying process relies on you, the business owner. We have to direct our customer into buying from our company, or at least direct our customer into actually reaching out, because a lot of customers, they see the company, they see the ad, but they don't even reach out because it's not enticing. So that's exactly what we have to do. We have to entice our customer to go down our path, our funnel, our landing page is actually what we're going to be talking about here, and give our company a call. And like I said, the best way to go about that, and you probably haven't even thought about it, or maybe you have, but you just haven't had clear guidance on how to actually create one, is to create a killer landing page with a jaw-dropping offer. Those two things, a landing page with a jaw-dropping offer. If we can do that, we start playing into the psychological aspect of our customers, and that forces them to reach out to our company, and it increases our chances as businesses to convert that customer into a paying customer, or convert that client into a paying customer. And in my opinion, this is hands down the best way to turn a complete stranger into a buyer. And now some of you who maybe have Facebook ads experience, or some of you who have seen ads up and running and they've seen competitor ads, you may be thinking to yourself, okay, why would I run a customer to a landing page when I can literally just run them to a lead form and they can fill out their information real quick and they can send it to me, the business owner? I'm actually going to create a different video on why I believe landing pages are way better than lead form. So this video is not specifically going to go into that topic, but when you're actually creating a landing page, I stick to 4 main pillars. We have pillar 1, which is your audience, pillar 2, which is your headline, pillar 3, which is your offer, and then pillar 4 is your special sauce, is what I like to call it. So what I mean by the 4 pillars, if we're going more into details here, is who are we targeting? So who's our ideal audience? Like I mentioned, we need a jaw-dropping headline, we need our offer, and then we need our special sauce. So those are our 4 pillars that we're going to talk about a little bit more in depth. Now, specifically when we talk about who is our audience, who are we trying to actually target? Obviously, as a business owner, you need to know who your ideal avatar is. So who are we trying to target if you're running an ad? Who is buying your product every single day, day in and day out? So I like to use ChatGPT as much as possible. Obviously, you guys should know who your audience is, so you don't necessarily have to do this, but I would. I'm literally going to type this into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is such a powerful tool because it spits out answers so quick and it gives you great ideas that you can build off of. And so what we're going to do to find our ideal target audience is we are going to type into ChatGPT. We are going to say, I am building a landing page for my local, whatever your local business is. Let's just say, for example, we'll use a local, smoothie company. My local smoothie company. Before I do this, I need to find out who my ideal target audience or client avatar is. Please answer the following questions. Who are they? What are they struggling with? And how can my offer solve their problem? And then we're just going to press the arrow and we're going to launch this thing. And then it's going to tell you exactly what you wanted. So who are they? Health conscious professionals, fitness enthusiasts and gym goers, parents and families, students or young adults. What are they struggling with? So one of the biggest things in this is how can your offer solve their problem? People are not going to buy from you if they don't feel like your company, your offer can solve their problem. And we're going to dive a little bit more into details in pillar number 3 about our offer, but our offer has to solve their problem. So we need to know what their problem is. What's our ideal customer's problem and how can we actually solve it? So that one should be pretty cut and dry, right? Just target our ideal audience, find out what their issue is, how can my company solve it? And then we move on to our jaw-dropping headline. So we need, when people come across our landing page, we need them to be engaged. We need them to scroll the rest of our landing page. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a headline. I want you to type into ChatGPT, now create me 5 killer headlines that I can choose from that does the following for my ideal avatar. It informs, it lets them know why they are here. It engages, so it hooks their attention, makes them want to keep reading, and it's relevant. It matches the rest of my landing page. It needs to jump off the page and immediately grab attention. And then I'm going to press enter, and I'm launching this baby. And it's going to spit out a bunch of information. So headline, feel your day the fresh way, blended right here in whatever your city name is. Healthy, never tasted this good. Grab a fresh smoothie and go. Crave-worthy smoothies that keep you energized, not slowed down. So obviously this isn't perfect, guys. This just gives you a great framework to work off of. So if you want to incorporate some of your company values, if you want to change the wording like 100% do it. But this is a great start for you. Skip the junk. Sip something that loves you back. Alrighty. And then we move on to our offer. And our offer is really the biggest thing that I'm going to talk about here in detail. So like the audience is pretty cut and dry. We need a headline. ChatGPT can create a headline for you, and it just needs to be engaging. It needs to entice people. And then we go on to our offer. And when we're talking about offer, I use the tried and true method of Hormozi's $100 million offers. We need to hit 5 different areas within our offer: scarcity, urgency, price, bonus, and risk reversal. And I'm going to go into details about all these. So our very first thing is scarcity. So how can we make our service feel exclusive and in demand? Because when our whole entire goal is to limit the availability, we need to make sure that people feel like our spots are booking up. Our company is very, very popular, so partner with our company. If I come across the landing page and it has some sort of urgency, or I should say scarcity within it, to where it makes me feel that, okay, this is a really good company, people keep booking out with this company, then I'm going to be a lot more enticed to actually book a call with that company to see what they're all about. An example of this could be, we're only able to accept X amount of customers this month. Or when our schedule is full, we stop booking until next month. Something that actually creates some sort of scarcity to where people want to reach out to you, the company. And then we move on to our second framework within our pillar number 3 of our offer. And that is urgency. Urgency is our second framework here within our offer. And the whole entire goal of urgency is to give people a reason to buy. And so one of the best ways to actually incorporate this is we need to make sure people realize that, hey, there's limited time to buy our offer. You need to start acting now. And a great way to do that is to add a countdown timer on your website. So let's just say you're running an offer for 1 month. What you're going to do on your website is you are simply going to type it or have a countdown timer that literally counts down from 30 days or 31 days, however long the month is, all the way down to 0, to the minutes, to the seconds. So that way when you're actually launching your ad, when people come across your landing page, hopefully you're actually hitting them with your ad over and over and over and over again. When they come across your ad one time and they see there's 30 days left, but then they come across your ad a couple weeks later and they see there's only 14 days left, well, they might not have acted that first time, but that second time when they realize, shoot, this offer's still going, I need to take advantage, they're probably going to act. So urgency is super, super crucial. I'll show you actually what that would look like on a landing page here in a little bit. The third framework here within our offer is price. We need to show our price somewhere on our website. So whether this price is 20% discount or $350 off or 50% off the month of May, whatever it is, people like to see an actual value number or a percentage. They like to see numbers on landing pages because what that entices them to do is to think in their mind. It plays a psychological game. It entices them and it makes them think, okay, $2. I'm going to save $2 here. let's go for it. I'm going to save $350. I'm going to save 25% off. Why would I not take advantage of this? So they need to see an actual perceived number on your landing page. A good example of that could be, we're giving new customers 20% off their first service to earn your trust, or save an average $450 on your next install, whatever it may be, right? Obviously, that's based on your industry. And then that moves us on to our fourth framework within our offer, which is a bonus. So on top of our offer, whatever our offer may be, whether if we're talking about smoothie, going on the example of smoothies, so whatever our offer may be, we need to throw in a bonus on top of that. So let's just say, for example, I'm just kind of spitballing here. I'm not a smoothie fanatic, but don't get me wrong. I do actually love smoothies, but I don't know the ins and outs of the smoothie world. So a bonus could be for smoothies on top of your offer, which maybe your offer is for the first 100 customers, buy one, get one free. On top of that, we'll add on specific, I don't know, maybe throw in our smoothie recipe or something along those lines, right? We have a bonus, and this bonus should be extremely, extremely enticing, because they're not only going to come across our offer, that's going to be the very first thing they see, but as they keep on reading our landing page, they're going to come across the bonus. So now we're playing the psychological game again. They're thinking to themselves, shoot, I can't pass up this offer, especially when they throw this bonus on top of it. And they're only doing this for 30 days and they never do this. I got to take advantage of this. So we have our offer and our bonus on top of it. And then we throw in framework number 5 of our offer, which is the risk reversal. We have a guarantee behind whatever we're offering, right? Or a money back guarantee, or maybe a lifetime warranty, whatever it may be. We need to eliminate any fear that someone has of partnering with our company by offering a risk reversal. An example of that could be, like I said, maybe a 3-year warranty or a lifetime warranty or a money back guarantee. So we have these 5 frameworks within the offer that's going to get people to actually fill out a form or contact our company. So once again, we have scarcity, urgency, price, bonus, risk reversal. 5 frameworks within our offer. And I actually want to kind of go back and spit the rest of this out. So our offer here, we can actually continue on typing this straight into ChatGPT here, and it's going to give you a lot of good ideas for scarcity, urgency, price, risk reversal, bonus. We have pillar number 1, scarcity. Only the first 50 customers this week get this deal. Great example here, and there's some more here too. So this literally spits out everything for you. Urgency, price. Let's see what their bonuses are. Refer a friend, you get a free topping upgrade. Buy a 3-day cleanse, get a 4th day free. Join today and get free reusable smoothie cups. So some crazy bonuses, right? You could throw onto your landing page just to entice more customers. I actually want to show you guys what this looks like on the landing page. So as you can see right here on this landing page, you get your first application free today. Boom. That's our offer. Straight away, that is our offer. Get your first application free today. But we're going to create some urgency. We're going to incorporate this timer right here. Free application ends May 1st. So we put a deadline on it. And then here's our countdown timer. So anybody that comes across the landing page, you're going to see this countdown timer. 44 days, 1 hour, 56 minutes, 5 seconds. And it just keeps on counting down. And then once again, get your first application free. Here's our price. Save up to $350. Now people have put an eye on a price of how much money they can save. $350. Then we have our headline, Northwest Indiana. We're actually calling out our ideal audience right away. Protect your yard from harmful bites. Get your first application free when signing up before May 1st. Then they read our bonus. Free standing water treatment all year round. So on top of your first application free, potentially saving $350, you're going to get a bonus too. We'll treat your water all year round for free. 100% guarantee, or we reapply for free. There's my risk reversal. We scroll on down. I state my risk reversal a couple more times. 100% guarantee, or we reapply for free. More risk reversal down here. 100% guarantee, or we reapply for free. So as you can see, I'm incorporating within my offer all these different frameworks of price, risk reversal, scarcity, urgency, bonus. I'm incorporating all of these within my landing page. And actually, if you get involved in our inner circle, if you join our inner circle, you actually get this landing page just for joining our inner circle. And all you have to do is just obviously change out your company logo, change out the wordings, the colors, your brand, your logo, the values that you have within your business, and how you actually want to word this to your customers. But it's literally just plug and play. So it makes it super, super easy for you guys. So that is that. And I haven't talked about the special sauce yet. I like to call it the special sauce just because it's something that makes you stand out. It's pillar number 4 within actually creating a killer landing page. And the special sauce really has to do with the offer as well. It's kind of that risk reversal. So how am I going to stand out from the 4 other competitors in my area? How am I going to stand out if someone got 3 other quotes from somebody? I need to find a way to stand out, whether that's a lifetime warranty and everybody else is offering a 1-year warranty, whether that's, whatever it may be, right, for your industry. You need to find a way to stand out. And what you can do as well is you can literally copy and paste this, and you can just shoot it straight into ChatGPT. It's going to give you amazing ideas. You can read on through it and see if it fits your business, and you can kind of go from there. So once again, 4 pillars to the landing page. Dial in on your audience. You need a killer headline, a great offer, and within the offer, there's 5 different frameworks, and then your special sauce, which kind of ties into the risk reversal within the frameworks of the offer. So the reason that I am doing this is to ensure that when I'm actually going out and I'm spending money on Facebook ads, I want my customers converting. Plain and simple. That's the reason that I want to do this. And so we have to buy into this whole psychological aspect of our customers need to believe that they're getting the best deal possible when they come across our landing page, when they partner with our company, when they reach out to our company. Because the moment that we can do that is the moment we start converting customers. People buy off of emotion. That's what they do. They're going to buy off of emotion. And when we can play into that emotional appeal of our offer, the scarcity, the headline, all the details of what it takes to create a winning offer, then we're going to be a lot more successful when we're actually running ads. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video and try it out and get rolling.